I hope everyone's well today. Second video back and the first one outside because the weather's very clement, very still, so good conditions for filming. Just wanted to say thanks to everyone for watching my first video back yesterday and the very kind comments that I received. You know, that does mean a lot, really. It's, you know, it means a lot to know that what I have to say is valuable to people, you know, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's about trying to be of service, really, and to offer something valuable, to be able to relate to people, to be able to kind of give your own unique insight, and then people can decide which bits that they agree with and which bits they don't. So I think I've answered all of the comments. I hope I have. There seems to be, I remember this from when I used to do the videos, a glitch on the YouTube app where you can see the comments and then some of them disappear and then they come back and then some disappear and you don't know which ones you've answered and which ones you haven't. So I've tried to answer them on the laptop and on the app on my phone. So I hope everyone's had a reply. If you've not, it's because I've not been able to see your comment. Obviously YouTube does have a habit of censoring anything it doesn't like. So while I think on, in the link to the description of this video is a link to my Substack. Now on my Substack I'm serialising. Well, for anyone who doesn't know what Substack is, I'm sure you do. It's a writing platform, and I'm serialising my first book, which is also called The Imperfect Individual. So a chapter a week, or every few days anyway, is going on there. So it's all free. You can purchase the book if you want, as well. There's always a link at the end of each article if you wanted to buy the book. But as I say, you're more than welcome to read the book for free. So there's about 8 articles on there so far, about 8 chapters, which is good. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I was just going to tell you a little bit about the last couple of years, really, since I've been away. I've had quite a few health issues, which frustratingly they're not resolved, primarily relating to my knee and to my groins. I've had numerous hernia surgeries in the last few years, and a month after I did my last video in October 2023 I had another double hernia repair. So but I've not quite recovered in the way that I wanted to. So I'm dealing with pain in my groins, which I've been told is nerve pain now, not pain resulting from any more hernias, but nerve damage as a result of surgery and, you know, scar tissue and all this kind of thing. And the knee, which, touch wood, the last few months has been okay, but my right knee's absolutely goosed. So that's already had 2 surgeries on it. These are all football injuries. I used to play a lot of football back in the day, so paying the price for it now, I guess. Anyway, I can only control what I can control, and the reason it's frustrating is because I'm trying to be as healthy as I can with a good diet. I don't drink any alcohol at all anymore, and I do exercise in between bouts of pain. I do yoga, which I will talk about. I'm a massive advocate of yoga. It really helps because I've also had back surgery as well, so it helps my back. So I can't even remember whether I've ever said any of this on any previous videos, but I've had a lot of surgery, some quite serious ones. So that's why one of the topics on the channel going forward is about pain and, you know, healing from pain and learning through pain. You know, it's you can either go under and give in, or you can carry on and try to grow despite it, really, and try to discern the lessons that pain always holds for us, albeit sometimes it's difficult to know what that is. And the other thing that happened, which I'm still reeling from, and again, these things are going to resonate with, I think these things are going to resonate with a lot of people, both what I've said about the surgeries and the pain, because I know a lot of people are struggling with the health. But also, yeah, after Christmas, Sarah, my lovely girlfriend of 8 years, she split up with me. So straight after Christmas. I am still reeling from that, 9 months in. So it's hit me hard. I can't even begin to describe the effect it's had on me, to be honest with you. So again, it's all about making a choice, isn't it? Times have been tough. Times have been tough for years now, really, with one thing and another. But I'm nothing if not tough and resilient. So there is a big hole in my life where Sarah once was. I do still have Diamond, the dog, which is amazing. He's been a literal lifesaver to me, and I mean he has. So that's what the last couple of years has brought, really, as well as being an onlooker to the continuing dystopia, insanity, hysteria, or you know, of the general society. So what else am I aiming to do? I told you a little bit yesterday, but just another couple of things while I think on. So as I say, the Substack, where you can access my book, my first book, is in, I'll put it in the link to this, and each video I'll try and remember to drop the link in. So subscribe and read those chapters if you want. I am currently writing a second book as well. Now, I had a bit of a hiatus I've only just picked it up again. 7-8 months I didn't do anything because I was just in shock really after Sarah, I think. Well, not I think, I was. But maybe I was also getting to the point where I was using it as a bit of an excuse not to write, to resume my writing, which is good, because it's cathartic and it helps me to crystallise my thoughts. Writing is just a good, it's a good practice anyway for anybody, I think. So the book it's essentially, I'm trying to delve into a deeper study of propaganda, what propaganda is and how it presents, and you know, how does it feature, what are its features in the 21st century, how does it hold people in its grip, what lies are we being told and have we been told. So the book aims to answer all of these questions, but the main premise of the book is, why are some people highly susceptible to propaganda? Some people seem to be basically immune, and most people are open to persuasion. So it's about how ideas are seeded and spread across society, and how they enter the psyche of the people, really. So it's quite an interesting topic, something that really fascinates me, as you know. So that's the second book. It's going to be a while, but I'm aiming for next year, publish date. I am also looking at potentially setting up some kind of like online community. That's still in its very formative stages, so I will update on that as and when. And then the last thing is, a few of you used to really enjoy the podcast I did with Paul, Irish Paul, my very good friend. The podcast was called An Englishman, an Irishman and a Load of Bollocks. We did 28 episodes. Again, we've not recorded one for a while now, but talks are ongoing. We're hoping to resume. And again, similar to this channel, we'll just drop a podcast as and when, so there won't be any schedule or anything. But I'll try and remember to put the link to the podcast, to the episodes that we have recorded in the link below. So that's about it for now. hope that's enough for you to... That should be enough for me to be getting on with. I hope I've explained it all okay. And I'll be back soon with another video. So have a great day everyone, or a great evening. Cheers, bye bye.